Welcome to the Goods from the Woods. My name is Rivers Langley, and today I am hanging out with our friend
Atif Myers.
Welcome back to the show, Atif. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. I'm excited, dude. Let's get into Goods from the week. Last week I talked about Dumpuary. This is usually when studios kind of just like, all right, we don't know what to do with Rafe Fiennes dancing shirtless to Iron Maiden dressed as the devil. We'll put it in January. You know what I mean?
That's an incredibly smart way to view. I mean, is that movie good?
Bone Temple? Fuck yeah. Yeah, really? Bone Temple was rad. Yeah, 28 years later, Bone Temple. Saw that. I talked about that last week. And then I talked about, oh God, what was the other one I saw? Oh, Sin Help, the new Sam Raimi movie. That was good.
Was it?
Yeah. Oh, I enjoyed it. Yeah.
Fuck. I have a 3-year-old, so I haven't been to the movies in 8 months.
Right. Yeah, that happens.
I just don't leave the fucking house.
Yeah. It was funny. During COVID, I was like hanging out with my parents for a couple months back in Alabama, and we were going through Netflix one night, and Goodfellas was on. Oh. And I was like, oh shit, we got to watch Goodfellas. And my mom was like, I've never actually seen this movie. And I, of course, was like, you never saw Goodfellas? Yeah. And my mom sees the date on there, and it's 1990, and she's like, yeah, you were fucking 3. Of course I wasn't. I was dealing with your dumb ass trying not to kill themselves accidentally.
Yeah.
I didn't have time to watch this rated R 4-hour-long fucking mafia epic.
Even being here today, I had to let my wife know a week in advance.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, yo, we still good. I was like, yo, because next Friday, you're on your own.
Right.
Like the afternoon and night.
gotta rein them in.
Yeah.
But this past week I saw Crime 101.
What the fuck is that?
Okay, so
is that the Chris Hemsworth?
Yeah,
one?
Dude. It's so I gotta be real. The main reason, and this is gonna sound so LA douchey, I was like, if nothing else, it'll be fun to sit there and go, oh, that's La Cienega and Melrose. I know that. Like that was like in the back of my head. I was like, if nothing else, I'll understand the scenery of the film. And it is, I would say it's like if the world's biggest fan of the movie Heat made a movie. So it's not as good as Heat. It's nowhere even in the ballpark as Heat.
That's true.
But it's kind of the same movie a little bit. And each like...
With Halle Berry still looking good.
Halle Berry still looking good in her 50s. Absolutely. Halle Berry still has, I think the most strange and outstanding performance on the show Hot Ones, where she proceeded to eat the wings and literally not only did she not sweat, didn't flinch or even comment on the spicy level, which
that's psychotic.
Which leads me to believe, because her and Demi Moore did the same thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, I think it's just because they did so much cocaine that they just don't have taste buds or sinuses. Like, that's the only explanation. Is like the people who are really unaffected by Hot Ones, I was like, I think it's because they were giant cokeheads. It's the only thing that makes sense, because she didn't flinch. She wasn't even like, ooh, that's kind of crazy. She just was talking about whatever movie she was promoting.
That's fucking crazy.
But yeah, she was great in it. Barry Keoghan, who I can just watch, he's
great.
He's the best psychopath ever in film. Like he's up there. And he's basically like the Waingro character from Heat, like the kind of like, used to be part of the crew and he was a little too crazy, and now you're like, oh, when's this guy gonna come and kick ass? Like that kind of thing.
Really opposite Chris Hemsworth?
Yeah, well, so in Hemsworth though, I would say if there's anything weird about the movie or just like, that didn't work, he should have just been Australian. He's doing this American accent that is
just make him Australian.
It's weird. They're like, oh, where are you from? He's like, I am from here. And he's supposed to be from Los Angeles. You're like, brother, just make him from Australia.
But how is the Barry guy, this crazy one? He's like 5 feet tall.
Yeah. But he's, he's a loose cannon. He's crazy.
Is that believable versus like Chris Hemsworth?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, because he's got he's got a force multiplier. He's got the bang bangs. So,
okay.
Yeah.
I just imagine like Spike Dudley when he go up against Brock Lesnar. That's just a
launch him into the side of the production truck like a dart.
Yeah. Or when Nunzio feuded with Brock Lesnar.
Mysterio on the edge of the board with the Big Show.
That's what I'm saying. It's like that's what I imagine when you say those are the two. That's the antagonist versus Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, and then Mark Ruffalo is kind of the Al Pacino cop character chasing them all down.
Yeah.
So
I love Mark Ruffalo.
It's pretty fun. I enjoyed that. But then I also saw Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die is the name of the film with Sam Rockwell, where again It starts at Norm's on La Cienega, which I'm a big fan of Norm's, and he's a man from the future, and he busts in and he's like, and he's trying to rally people to save the world and stuff like that.
I'm just jealous of your freedom.
Oh, buddy, yeah. Freedom's one way to put it. Loser with nothing else to do
Absolutely
is
another
way to put it. Yeah.
No.
But that one tonally is all over the goddamn yard. It does not know what kind of movie it wants to be, but
I've never even heard of it.
I just saw it on the back of a bus. So I was like, oh, Sam Rockwell, I'll go see that. He's kind of, in for a penny, in for a pound for me. I'm like, yeah, all right. There's a few actors like that. It's kind of, I up until Wuthering Heights, I would have said Margot Robbie, but nothing can move me to see that film. But yeah.
What was Sam Rockwell in that I fucking loved? It was with him, Christopher Walken, Seven Psychopaths.
Martin McDonagh, yeah, hell yeah.
What a great fucking movie. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he's good, and he's good in this movie. And there's one scene. I mean, there was one scene where like I laughed enough during this scene that it justified the whole movie being just all right. I was like, whatever. I had a moment of gales of laughter. So all right by me. What about you, Atif? What's your goods from the week?
So this week, Ramadan started Wednesday, where I can't eat or drink during the day. First day of Ramadan. Was at work. I'm in sales. So I was going to sit in my car in a parking lot. And all of a sudden, this car pulls up behind me, blocks me in. I'm like, this is fucking weird. This dude gets out the car, immediately bangs on my fucking window, and it's like, you need to move. Like, move it.
Oh, God.
And I was like, you're blocking me, though. Like, you're blocking me.
Who was it? It was like a security guy? Or?
No, it was just I apparently took this guy's parking spot.
Fuck off.
But it's also like, I was going to leave.
Yeah.
I was literally on my way to leave, and then you blocked me in.
Yeah.
So then I open up my door, and I'm like, yo, man, like, why are you banging on my car? He's like, you need to move your motherfucking car. And I was like, you need to get the fuck back in your car fuck now. And then we just stared at each other, and I was like, get the fuck in your car right now. I just yelled at him.
Yeah.
And made him like back down. And he backed up, but like not enough for me to have like a clean out.
Right.
So I had to do like a 4-point turn out of a spot. And I was like, dude, this is the first day of fucking Ramadan. Like, and I'm already hangry, and I'm just gonna fucking get a charge fighting some like older guy.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not fucking doing that. But I was like, dude, I was so stressed.
I mean,
and I made him back. I was like, at least it was cool. I made him fucking back down. But like,
yeah. So that's the win for the week. Yeah.
But I was like, I'm not gonna fucking fight somebody over a fucking parking spot. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Oh yeah. The parking situation here, any parking lot in the actual city of Los Angeles is just way too high. Everyone's too tense.
It is insanely tense. But I was just like, dude, I was like, I don't want to fucking fight.
Yeah. Today I let a person go in front of me leaving the parking lot at the Grove, and the person behind me honked at me, and so I leaned out the window and then stuck my hand out and did a like turn the volume down motion. I said, take it down a notch.
Really?
Take it down a notch.
Way more.
And it was this lady with, she was old and she had like frazzled white hair, and I just said, take it down a notch, you drunk. And I don't know if she was drunk, but she looked like
what a more pleasant way than mine of just like immediately ready to fight somebody.
Oh, see, the most insulting one is give them the Sonic the Hedgehog. People hate that. Give them a little shaky finger. Ooh, buddy.
He got out of his car, and I was like, dude, I'm not gonna fucking fight somebody while I'm at work, right? Like, I have a wife and kid. I'm not fucking fighting anybody.
Right. Yeah.
I'm not going to jail for somebody's fucking spot.
Right, yeah, especially for this.
Yeah.
Calling people a drunk is really fun. Shut up, you drunk. It's just a funny thing to yell. Even if they're not, it really is disarming. It's way more disarming than fuck you.
I should do that in a
what is it? Wine and pills 30, old lady? Shut the hell up.
I might do that like in a sales meeting where someone tries to make a joke. I'd be like, have you been drinking?
Have you been doing Chardonnay and benzodiazepine?
It is 9:00 in the morning. Have you been drinking right now?
Just accusing people.
I actually had a boss who was a drunk.
Oh, hell yeah.
It was very weird because he was just drunk dial me, and he's like, are you working? And I'm like,
was this a sales job too?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he was.
Did he sell as well, or was he just a like manager?
He was my manager, but he sold. But like, I got my friend a job to work with me to sell like security.
Hey, some crazy guy could walk into your house. You ever think about that?
He called me and was like, I don't like your friend Kevin. I want to fire him. And I was like, bro, are you okay? He's like, Kevin, I don't like him. He just makes too many jokes.
We got to take him out.
I was like, bro,
you and me, I know the code to his apartment.
Yeah, he was like, you're great, but like Kevin. And I was like, dude, this. And then he apparently like would drunk dial like the women and just like hit on them.
That they did security systems for?
No, like my coworkers, other sale, like
not that that's better, but
No,
that is
no.
that would be way more fucked up. He's like, so I happen to know your code to get in your garage.
you have I know where your motion detectors are, sweetheart.
Yeah. You didn't go for the night vision upgrade package on the cameras, which means I can sneak up on you.
I can give you that. I can give you 2 free months for a hand job.
I'm in your bushes right now.
I hope he's okay. I think about him a lot, actually. I'm like, dude, I hope that guy's alive.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna look him up on LinkedIn. I'm not gonna do. I just am like, I pray that guy's alive.
See, I've pretty much only ever worked in like restaurants and stuff like that, so it just mostly just people on coke more than anything else. Yeah, or I don't know. We have. Yeah, the other employees definitely had some drunk people, and it was mostly pizza delivery too. So,
oh my gosh,
just one little perk of pizza delivery is usually in small towns at least. Cops don't really mess with you if you got the topper on the car.
Oh,
so frat guys would. A friend of mine got his Papa John's topper stolen several times by like frat guys because it's a way to drive around drunk without getting fucked with.
Oh, that's so small town and smart.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Bro, my old roommate was he worked in restaurants and would just do a bunch of blow. But like he treated it like weed.
Right.
He would just be up doing blow watching movies.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you are having a panic attack right now watching Shrek. Like he was like, have you fucking seen this movie? I'm like, dude, it is 5 a.m.
I think I told this story on the show before, but I was going to a Super Bowl party, and I usually, cook something for the Super Bowl, something hearty. And this particular year, I made just a banging fucking pot roast, like maybe the best one I've ever made. It's some mashed potatoes, all this stuff. And the party that I was going to, the person hosting the party was like, just like we're going to be going pretty hard. And what I assumed he meant was everybody's going to be really drunk. I'm like, that's fine. Like, I'm not much of a drinker, but might have one beer. You guys have fun. It's not going to bother me that you guys are drunk. And I got there and it was all Coke and so there I sat alone, just eating. I was the only one that wanted to eat because everyone was on Coke. Yeah. So I was just like, you guys should try this pot roast. It's pretty fucking good. These mashed potatoes are pretty legit. I don't know. I mean, I know you guys are having fun with your gator tails over there, but man,
Super Bowl is crazy.
Oh yeah. And it was, and I've never done Coke, so it's just like you just keep doing it like the whole time.
Yeah, I never saw the point. I saw the point if you were drinking and you were partying and you wanted to keep being awake.
Yeah.
But like solo Coke always just was like, I was like, bro, we need to call somebody.
Yeah. My thing is I'm positive I would love it. So
yeah.
I'm 100% positive I would love it. So I'm just like, no, I don't got the money for this thing that would absolutely be great if I did it.
Cocktails tore up my family. Cocktails tore down my home. I cheated and I lied, swallowed my pride, and then washed it down with cocktails.
Atif, it is time for a heavyweight championship throwdown with
what?
Well, would be low energy, but since this is a nighttime recording, it's something else. Tell the folks what we got for a ungodly concoction today.
Stay salty.
It's Element.
Oh, Element. Okay. It's pineapple salt.
It's pineapple salt.
That's the name of the thing. Yeah.
Yeah. This is something I picked up over at the Vitamin Shop on Fairfax, where everybody knows my name. This
Do
one,
they really?
I mean, kind of. I'm the weirdo that comes in about once a month and buys a shitload of weird energy drinks and stuff for the show.
Did you tell him it's for the show?
I have in the past, yeah, because the guy was like, because I never get the same one. It would be all these different brands, and some guy was like looking at him, and he was like, are all these good? I was like, I don't know. That's why I got them. I haven't tried them yet. And then he asked me further. I was like, yeah, I got it. And I gave him, I was like, oh, hold on. I'll go get you a sticker out of the car.
That's nice of you.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So shout out to Brian. Oh, yeah. And this is quite literally, this is salt in a can.
I mean, salt is good because it gives you like electrolytes and stuff. Like I used to mix salt in my pre-workout.
Oh, yeah. I think that's what they made.
Because it gives you magnesium and stuff. So this isn't bad for you. It's just going to take, do we cheers it?
Cheers, sir. Let's see what it tastes. I've never done a salt drink, so this is my first.
Yeah, it tastes like salt water.
Ah, yeah.
It tastes like pineapple salt water.
Yeah, it tastes. I'll tell you what. It tastes like you brought a nice pina colada.
Yeah,
with you to the beach, and you're out in the waves, and then a wave that's bigger than you expected crashed over, and it's in your drink now. And you're like, god damn it! Yeah.
I've been to the Dead Sea.
Oh yeah,
I don't recommend.
No, it's a smelly. I imagine.
No, because like it's so salty that you can't drown. You just float.
Right. Yeah, people like laying like read newspaper on it and stuff.
But what you don't know is that you have like a bunch of little cuts on your body at all times.
Oh god, so it's like when they put aftershave on your neck or something.
Your whole body just burns.
Fuck.
Also, the dummy that I am tried to pee in the water, and I opened my pee hole.
Oh god.
And it just burned.
Oh
like
Jesus
it was
Christ.
Awful.
Oh my god. Wow.
So I don't recommend the Dead Sea. And you're like, why are you going to pee in the water? I was a dirtbag.
Yeah, fish are doing it all the time. Yeah. If you can't stop a great white shark from pissing in the water, you're not going to stop me.
This is not great.
No, this is not great. I honestly, I picked it up and then later, I got to drink the whole thing. Later, upon further examination, I realized it wasn't, in fact, an energy drink.
No,
it was just, there's no caffeine in it. So worked out perfect for a night recording. So I'm not up all night, but yeah.
This is bad.
What are you giving that out of 5? A Tiff?
Maybe like a 2 because you can taste the pineapple.
Yeah. It's not bad until the salt kicks in. The actual pineapple taste of it is pretty good, and then all of a sudden, as is happening now, your salivary glands kick in, and you're like, god. Now I'm it's very salty. Also, it's very weird.
Also because I've been fasting all day, my lips are kind of chapped.
Oh so shit!
Parts of my lip are like burning.
Oh, good. So we're reliving the Dead Sea experience here.
Sorry,
it's if the Dead Sea was in Hawaii.
Man, white people would just sell anything. Just salt water. How much did that cost you?
I don't know. I bought a bunch of them, but they were having a 50% off everything in their sale. So
okay. Jeez.
I think Vitamin Shop is not in good shape based on the price. Yeah.
Should go get some stuff.
Time to load up. Yeah. Get you some protein powder. Get in there.
I would weirdly drink it again, though. That's what's weird.
Really? It's got 1,000 milligrams of sodium in it.
Yeah, it's just all salt. Oh, shit.
And it's got 200 milligrams of potassium and 60 milligrams of magnesium per serving.
I got to drink a lot of water. You might have just fucked me for tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Because with fasting, I can't drink water during the day, so you might have just like dehydrated me.
Oh shit!
It's fine. I'll just drink water now. Like it's fine.
Okay, yeah. And if you need more,
1,000 milligrams of sodium.
That's what the internet says. Yeah.
So we had 500 milligrams of sodium.
Yeah, roughly.
Fuck.
Yeah. Oh shit.
It's all good. My God.
Yeah, it's a lot. The original name of the company was formed in 2018 was Elemental Labs LLC before converting to Drink Element Incorporated in 2019.
I mean, it was very accurate with the name of the flavor, pineapple salt.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And it was like watermelon salt. Like they've got other
everything's just going to be X salt.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. It was my fault for not even reading. It was my fault for not noticing the salt. I just saw like, ooh, slim can equals energy drink. I just element. Never heard of this one. And then it wasn't until I got home that I was like, pineapple salt. Oh God, what have I done?
Drink a lot of water tonight.
Yeah. So company's founded by a guy named Rob Wolf. Now listeners to the show will understand this, but we're talking about a Rob with 2 B's.
Oh,
so back during the COVID era of the show, we kind of got on the subject of there's no good Rob with 2 B's.
No, there isn't.
It's not a good name.
No,
it's a very particular type of guy. Is a Rob with 2 B's. Typically, they've got several collector swords.
No, it's fair.
Maybe have a kilt, perhaps. This particular Rob with 2 B's. He's Rob Wolf. So Rob with 2 B's, last name Wolf. He founded this company supposedly to address a lack of sugar-free, high-sodium electrolyte options for active individuals.
Yeah.
And Rob Wolf is one of the founding fathers of CrossFit.
What a
apparently.
douchebag. Yeah, he's just a just a douche. Sorry. Like,
He's a douche, and even better, I found out because, I always like look up the CEOs because energy drink CEOs are just like they're douchey, but they're like a very specific, eclectic flavor of douchey.
Yeah.
And in Rob's case, so like 2009, there's this thing called the Black Box Summit, which is where like CrossFit Incorporated has their like summit of all the, the trainers and people who are like official, like stamped CrossFit official people to this one spot. And apparently, Rob got into borderline like fight with some of the other leaders of CrossFit because they were pushing something called the zone diet, which is like calorie counting, whereas Rob's a paleo guy, and it almost came to blows. And
Jesus.
And Rob got fired and was accused of trying to stage a mutiny.
But who was he mutinying against?
Against the leadership of CrossFit Incorporated.
I mean, I hate to say that I agree with anybody in CrossFit, but like,
yeah,
you should probably do calorie counting because it's more sustainable as opposed to just eating meat for your whole life.
Right. See, I don't know anything about this. I just love the idea of a conference about exercising turns into a guy like, is this treachery? What treachery is this, Rob with 2 B's of the House of Wolf? You dare to come for my throne made of tires I push across a parking lot?
And awful pull-ups.
Yeah.
Awful pull-up mechanics.
We'll do awful pull-ups. I should have you wrapped in chains, specifically those big ones that you go like this.
Yeah.
So Rob gets shit canned from CrossFit Incorporated, and seemingly all of these other people that also got fired become the founders of LMNT. And I go to their website, and usually with energy drink companies, if they have listed the people who are involved with the company, they'll be like 5-6 people. 55 fucking people are making salt water. Like, they have the longest masthead I've ever seen with official titles, and I just looked into like the first couple rows, and they were apparently all people that were involved in this 2009 Black Box Summit with Rob, the big fight.
So it's just a bunch of people just eating meat and drinking salt water.
It's the paleo contingent of CrossFit's breakaway Confederate States of America fucking traitor guild.
It's fucking crazy.
It is. Rob wrote the longest goddamn blog post, and I don't know shit about exercising. I don't know shit about CrossFit. Just me trying to understand this blog post. It hurt my fucking head this morning where I was like, what happened at this fucking conference?
CrossFit is just known to injure so many people because like the trainer, in order to be certified to train CrossFit, you just have to take like a 2-hour class.
Yeah.
Right? Like
that's what Rob did. He was like a certifier.
That's what I'm saying. It's like you take 2 hours and they don't care about form or like, and they're like, we're going to push you past your fucking limits. But it's like, no, you need to know your limits.
Right.
So it's people just hurting themselves constantly.
Right. Yeah. We're going to make you pass out in the parking lot. It's going to be great.
Also like very incestuous. Like everybody in there just fucks. I used to date a girl who was in CrossFit. They're just like weird, jacked improv troops. Like that's what they are.
Damn, you went exactly where I was about to go.
You know what I'm saying? It's
amazing.
just like weirdly incestuous, terrible clothes, like always happy. It's just not fun.
Yeah. So Rob is a big Vivek Ramaswamy guy, based on his Twitter. He stays retweeting J.K. Rowling and what was the other one? Oh yeah. So on the Elements website under like official athletes, it's like a bunch of people I've never heard of, and then also Brett Favre.
Bro, he will take $1 from anyone.
I was like, I love Brett Favre.
He's a fucking criminal.
Yeah. The guy who stole all of Mississippi's welfare money to build a basketball court for his daughter.
No.
Cool.
It's
or
worse.
Volleyball.
Yeah.
Volleyball. That's right.
People watch basketball.
That's right. Yeah.
Like,
this is something we need. It's not like there's poor people in Mississippi that could use this money.
Him and like Ted DiBiase's son.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Who'd have thought out of the legacy that the biggest villain would have turned out to be Ted DiBiase Jr., not the American Nightmare or Randy Orton.
No.
Yeah. the real life villain was the boring guy all along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Oh my God. Yeah. But unsurprisingly, Rob with 2 B's, huge Maha guy, huge Robert F. Kennedy fan. And
I don't know how anybody listens to that guy.
RFK?
Yeah, he has a terrible voice.
Yeah, he's got a terrible voice, but that kind of led me into, something that you may have seen this week that was just fucking crazy. And that is, of course, the promo from none other than Robert Ritchie, a.k.a. Kid Rock, and Secretary of Health and Human Services, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., which is a video of them inside, I think, Kid Rock's gym, where Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is wearing jeans while working out.
Yeah.
Which is, I gotta say, committing to the bit. Because there were some pictures that came out during his campaign when he was running for president where he was working out in jeans and everyone shit on him. So now we're, a year and change later, and I like that he at least kept up the kayfabe of like, I work out in jeans. Like,
I mean, he's on every peptide possible. Kid Rock is just in terrible shape.
Kid Rock is, I believe, to quote Triple H, what he said to CM Punk, he is skinny fat.
He's built like the roaches from Men in Black. If you remember,
yeah.
The
Those roaches.
The office, the office roaches.
Yeah. and RFK is built like Vincent D'Onofrio's the giant roach wearing the skin suits. Yeah, sugar, water.
Oh, he would hate elements.
He would hate it. Yeah,
fucking. Yeah, RFK is just jumping in a pool in jeans.
Oh yeah. It is.
Man, like him being where he's at made me hate the lady from fucking Curb Enthusiasm.
Oh God, yeah. Oh, she popped up on my favorite program, Club Random with Bill Maher.
The Republicans have been very kind to me from the beginning. Even from the beginning when Bobby was running as a Democrat, they weren't mean.
No.
And they never have been.
No.
And I can't say that for the Democrats.
I agree. It's sad because it's not the Democrats we grew up with.
Right, yeah.
And that's the difference that people don't, I think, see. They're like, why did you turn on the Democrats? Well, first of all, I didn't. Like I said, we voted for the same person. But I'm not going to pretend I don't notice how different they are.
Yeah.
How mean they've become.
God damn.
And she's like pushing her book or something. And I'm like, you burned the bridge. It's over, man.
Yeah.
And he gave her an out too, apparently. Like all of her interviews, she's like, yeah, he said that we could divorce and it'd be okay. But and I was like, you should have taken it. You'd be everyone's hero right now.
Didn't he write like a sexy poem to like that journalist lady?
Oh yeah, absolutely. American Canyon.
Yes.
Yeah. I am a river and you are my canyon. Feel me flow through you. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh God damn it.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have asked you because you knew the right amount to make me feel gross.
Oh, it's awful. It is beyond awful. Yeah. So anyway, shout out to the awful people that make
do they know they're evil?
Element.
Do they know they're evil?
He does, and that's probably my favorite part of watching RFK is that because I mentioned this I think last week on the show. I saw RFK Jr. speak at Bonnaroo in 2004 when he was an environmental lawyer. All he did was like sue polluters.
Same weird voice.
It wasn't as bad then.
Okay.
But I mean, because I at least it wasn't bad enough that it stuck out in my mind. My main memory of that was, we were at Bonnaroo, we're waiting to see fucking fish or whatever. We're just like, and then they're like, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. And I was like 18 years old being like, dude, there's a Robert F. Kennedy Jr., man. That's fucking crazy. And he came out and spoke about global warming and stuff. So like he knows that at least.
Yeah.
Like, whatever you say about his like health policy, his crazy vaccine shit, all that stuff is I see as a symptom of, much like probably Cheryl Hines, where it's like you're too rich and you've been in Hollywood too long and you had kids and too many people were like, oh, well, the kids' behavioral problems aren't you. It's because you vaccinated them, not because they live a frictionless life in a fucking crazy place.
Jesus.
But at the end of the day, as far as, environmental policy, he knows that it's fucked up, but he just has to sit there. And that's honestly...
It's way worse.
It's way worse, but it's also kind of fun because it's a humiliation ritual that I get to watch him do when he has to sit there and watch Donald Trump put burgers in his mouth while he's sitting there just being like, because he knows what factory farming is. He knows all of that stuff, and he has to sit there and he has to eat the burger because he's a bitch. Eat the nuggets, loser. It's like, we have to deal with this beast. Might as well enjoy, formerly somewhat respected person, Robert F. Kennedy. Because he used to write for Rolling Stone and stuff like that too. Like, he was,
really ruined whole Kennedy name.
Oh yeah. Oh, and I kind of love that too.
Yeah.
Kind of love that because, everybody should have been looking at them sideways the whole fucking time. As my friend Drew Morgan said, you don't actually like Kennedys unless they die young.
I mean, they institutionalized one of them, right? The lady.
Yeah, absolutely. Because she did too much Tylenol at TIFF. That was her problem. That's why she had to be lobotomized by the family and stuffed in a closet for 50 years. Fuck. Yeah. Also, by the way, LMNT is just coincidentally has nothing to do with this product, is the name of a boy band. This was weird. From 2002, which is way past the era of that being a thing. And LMNT, from what I could tell, much in the way that the people who founded this company are all cast-offs from CrossFit Incorporated, LMNT seems to be all of the losers from the first season of making the band.
Oh.
If you remember, before Diddy took over, it was somehow slightly less monstrous Lou Pearlman's show, the Svengali behind Backstreet Boys and New Kids on the Block and NSYNC, who was later accused of horrifying sex crimes himself and was and I'm not kidding, blimp millionaire.
That's true.
That was his. That was how he made his money. Man. He was responsible for the first season, which was
O-Town.
O-Town, exactly. Yeah. So all of the people who didn't make O-Town came together to form Element, spelled LMNT. And tell me if these guys don't all, and we'll put a picture up here so people can see it. Tell me if these people don't all look to be in their early 30s.
Yeah,
it's kind of incredible because they are a quote unquote boy band, but I was like, I feel like these dudes are all at least 30.
They do look old. I mean, I feel like when you look at pictures of people like before 2000, everybody looks so fucking old.
It's like looking at like an old photo from the 1800s.
Yeah,
it's like a guy with a gray beard, and it's like, yeah, he was 20. You're like, what? Yeah, he was on death's door. Yeah, old age, believe it or not. Yeah, he'd gone a prospect and he came back with silver hair. Yeah, but apparently they had a song called "Hey Juliet." That was their big tune. And again, this is 2002, so this is way past the expiration date on.
I think once Justin Timberlake broke out and did his own thing with Justified,
which was this year, by the way. Yeah,
then it ended boy bands.
Absolutely,
that was the nail in the boy band coffin.
But don't tell LMNT that.
You're fine. You really blow my mind, baby.
I just like that they're all old. It's fucking great.
It's catchy.
I mean, I listened to the whole, not the whole record. I listened to about 10 seconds of each song just to find the funniest one. And turns out their biggest hit was the one where I was like, okay, well, that one's actually.
I mean, what's fucking crazy is like they probably made so much money overseas, just in Bosnia,
obscure kingdom of some island or something. Yeah,
I remember when I was in DC, I used to do like audio for wedding bands.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
But these were like high level, like $40,000 a night bands.
Okay.
And that like the trumpet player was like a legend in Japan.
Oh,
and he
shit.
has he won like a Japanese Grammy. And he's like, I got to go to Japan for 2 months and just tour.
Fuck. That's awesome.
So, I mean, that's what these guys were probably doing in fucking Europe, or like in Estonia.
Yeah. Well, one of them, I later ended up on the TV show Glee. And so he was like only in the band for like, one, like a cup of coffee. And then he quit the band and then was on, I think he played one of the teachers on Glee, which tells you how old they actually are. But yeah, that was, and then the rest of them couldn't find any other information about LMNT or Element.
Man.
Yeah, but
Just a catchy song though.
just a coincidence. Yeah, they
Bro, you do so much work.
got to figure out what these folks are up to. Atif, you never know.
so much
I'm not gonna let these people get away with anything.
Sorry.
Stealing boy band names, fucking trying to mutiny CrossFit
You
Incorporated.
should let one of these people from Element know. Be like, yo, they stole your shit, and then sue them.
Well, they might be listening because there's been a couple of times where we've talked about energy drink CEOs, and then they end up in the YouTube comments. I'll make a clip out of it, and then they're like, "This is hilarious. We're sending it to the whole team." I'm like, "I called you a war criminal in this."
Salt peanuts.
We have a segment on this show called Hometown, where we talk to our guests about their hometown. And today, Atif Myers joins us from Upper Marlboro, Maryland, county seat of Prince George's County,
Yes.
southeast of Washington, D.C. I don't know why. I think it was because the last time Atif was on the show, Atif was here with our friend Andy Awancio, who's from Baltimore. And
Yes.
I got my wires crossed and thought y'all were both from
but,
Baltimore.
Like, to be fair, that's like...
And he got the O's hat, so
Yeah, I mean, it's also like not that far away. It's like 30 minutes away from each other.
right,
Like,
right. It's a small state. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like when people are like, "Oh, I'm from SoCal," but it's like you can be from Orange County, you can be from Irvine,
Right.
or when people in Downey would like claim LA,
Yeah,
kind of.
yeah.
You know what I mean? When you say, "Oh, I'm from LA," you imagine the Hollywood sign,
Right,
but
right.
you live in like fucking Downey.
Yeah.
Like it's not that far.
I always say with that, if you're talking to somebody who doesn't live here,
Yeah.
then you could say I'm from LA. But if you're talking to somebody else who lives in LA, you're like, you live in Downey, bro. You live in fucking
Downey's it's not bad. I mean, it's got some sneaky good food, but I like quietness.
Downey. My friend Luke Jensen once referred to it as Little Des Moines
That's fair.
because it's where you find Olive Garden, Home Depot, Walmart, like all the
Yeah.
big box stores and Applebee's, chain
I love
restaurants.
the Chili's. I love
Golden
Chili's.
Corral, yeah, it's all
Yeah,
there,
bro.
and the oldest standing McDonald's on earth.
That's fair. I think also when I tell people I'm from Maryland because of the Wire, people just assume Baltimore
Right, yeah,
because the Wire just put Baltimore on the map.
that's true. Yeah,
But no, from PG County.
PG County. Yeah, you said that on the text, and I had to look up Prince George's County. All right,
Because like it's one of those things where like I remember I was talking to this dude at like a convention, and we were the only black guys there, and I was like, "Yeah, man, I'm from PG County," and he's like, "Wait a minute," he's like, "You from PG?" And I was like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Are you black?" And I was like, "Yeah, like I am."
Yeah.
I know. I know I'm ethnically, but I'm black. And he's like, "Yeah, I knew you were black when you said PG because only black people call it PG County because it's like the blackest county in America."
I would say even if I lived there, I feel like I would get tired of saying Prince George's County.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
PG County is way easier.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's southeast of Washington, D.C., home to this. So this is the place I've been in PG County, which is University of Maryland College Park.
Oh yeah, I went there.
Oh, you actually
Yeah,
went there?
Fear the
Yeah.
Turtle. Yeah.
Yeah, the Turp, man.
Dude, it's the best.
Did you? I'm sure you rubbed the nose on the way
Yes,
into
you
the basketball arena.
Yep, and you sat with Kermit the Frog. We called God, there was a Duke point guard in like the mid 2000s, not JJ Redick, the dude after him, and everybody called him slurs every time he caught the ball because it was the early 2000s.
Jesus.
And we were in college, and everybody just would yell things at him.
I was there for because I was in Odyssey of the Mind, which is Science Olympiad for theater nerds.
Oh shit!
And not bragging, not saying I'm better than anybody, but we did get to compete in the world competition there.
We have a great theater there.
It was rad, and yeah, I think we came in. I think we were 8th in the world, which is
Damn.
not too shabby. We were number 1 in Alabama though, so
I would hope.
suck it, Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, I'd fucking hope.
Fuck you, Birmingham.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we stayed in College Park and then went around DC and stuff during our free time.
I didn't know museums cost money before I left DC.
Oh, it's the best thing about DC. Yeah.
The museums and zoo are free.
Yeah. Smithsonian's are all free.
Yeah.
Well,
for now.
For now. I was literally about to say there's going to be, that'll be the next fucking thing.
He probably's already done it.
Yeah. The Trump Air and Space Museum, the
Fucking
Trump Natural History Museum, and you got to pay to get in.
God damn.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fuck.
But yeah, so home to University of Maryland, College Park, and Upper Marlboro. So established in 1706 and named for John Churchill, the Duke of Marlborough.
Huh.
And apparently it was spelled the English way, borough, with a
Yes.
UGH, up until somebody at the post office didn't want to. They didn't want to carve more letters on a stamp. That's literally why they were just like, they fucked up doing a stamp.
Yeah.
And then they ran out of room and they're like, okay, BORO. And that's why the cigarettes are spelled like that too. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because Upper Marlboro was a massive tobacco, not only town, it was a port at one point, and the river was navigable at one point. They over-farmed everything. All of the soil and sediment went into the river and killed the tobacco industry. So it was a port up until sedimentation, and then they fucked themselves over. So
Also, I didn't know for the longest time that there was a lower Marlboro.
oh yeah, that's right.
Which is like an hour or two away. Like it's mad far.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Which I didn't know because like you would expect it. Because I remember I'd tell people, like, yeah, from Upper Marlboro, and like, ooh, Upper. I'm like, nah, it's not that great.
Yeah,
Like this isn't a thing.
so this was the one thing that I don't know if you had this in anything you were going to talk about when I asked the
No.
questions. This spoke straight to my soul because it turns out dueling during the 19th century, dueling was frowned upon in our nation's capital. You couldn't duel in DC, but there was a lot of people that got into a lot of fucking fights then and demanded honor. So they went across the way to Bladensburg Dueling Grounds.
Yeah.
Have you been to the dueling grounds?
No, I have not. I didn't know that, but I'm not surprised because I know up until recently our state sport was jousting.
What?
Yeah, up
In
until
Maryland?
Yeah,
Holy shit.
I think up until like maybe 06 or something. It was, but like nobody fucking jousts. So
Right.
I think they switched it to lacrosse.
That's fucking incredible.
That's why this doesn't surprise me that they
it's
just
amazing.
Yeah, they love medieval shit.
Yeah. So the Bladensburg Dueling Grounds had, so between 1808 and 1868, over 50 duels were fought there. And
That seems low.
well, that's the thing. Those are just the ones that they know about.
Yeah.
Because dueling was like a thing you could get in trouble for. It wasn't like super legal in Maryland. It was just less illegal than it was in DC. And this one area, people were just like, okay, this is where we go to settle our shit, basically. So there's a lot of towns throughout the United States named Decatur. And they're named for this naval hero, Stephen Decatur.
Yep.
And Stephen Decatur, he got shot and killed at Bladensburg Dueling Grounds. There's a Decatur, Alabama. There's a Decatur, Georgia, next to Atlanta. Shout out to the Indigo Girls. They're from Decatur, Georgia.
Oh.
But the guy those towns are named for got shot at this spot by a guy, basically old man, came out of retirement to participate in a naval battle and then fucked up and ended up having to surrender this ship. And then he kind of had to retire in shame, asked to come back to the Navy. Decatur was like the guy heading up the committee to reappoint him. And he was like, no, you're an embarrassment. We don't fuck with you anymore. You fucked this up too bad. And that guy challenged him to a duel and then killed him. Yeah, killed him there. Decatur, they didn't do the back-to-back 10 paces because the reason they do that is because it puts you off your shit, right? So when you turn around, you got to re-aim, and so it gives you a little bit more of an even thing if you're not as good of a shot. They said, we're going to forego that.
Yeah.
And they just took 2 steps backwards and just fired at each other.
Damn.
And apparently Decatur hit the guy like in the stomach, but he lived. Other guy hit him and it just said in the pelvis. I have to assume like
In the dick?
in the dick or close enough to where it hit the femoral artery and he bled out immediately. But yeah, so
Dick shot at him.
the dick shotted him to death.
That's some Call of Duty shit.
Yeah. So And that's just one of the 50 they know about, but
Damn.
by far the most fascinating. In 1836, Navy midshipman, so student from Annapolis, Daniel Murray Key, son of Francis Scott Key, and his bunkmate, John Sherburne, engaged in a trivial argument over which of two specific steamboats were faster.
Yeah.
So it is two dorks be like, the engine on that one makes it go so much faster. It's like, you're full of shit, bro.
Also back then it was what, 5 miles an hour versus 4 miles an hour?
I mean, realistically, yeah. I mean, you're talking like, the first half of the 19th century, like steamboats would have been the fastest thing, but they're not that fast.
Maybe 10 miles an hour?
Yeah. So they get in an argument. The disagreement escalated until Key issued a formal challenge to defend his honor under the era's Code Duello. And the two men met at the dueling grounds where they exchanged pistol fire at a distance of 10 paces. And Key was struck in the chest during the second round of fire and died shortly after.
How bad are the shots where they can't hit each other from like 10, 20 feet away?
Well, you got to think of the pistols at the time.
That's true.
This is before the rifling. Like
you're right.
Yeah, like this pistols ain't shit. So that was one of Francis Scott Key's kids. It turns out there was another one of his kids that got murdered in D.C. I kind of knew about this one because it's famous because the guy who shot him, it's the first time anyone ever got off on a temporary insanity defense in American history.
Whoa.
So this was in 1859. So Francis Scott Key is dead at this point. But his kid, Philip Barton Key, who was a U.S. attorney, was shot and killed in broad daylight at Lafayette Square. So literally across the street from the White House by New York Congressman Daniel Sickles. Sickles confronted Key after discovering he was having an affair with his wife. And he reportedly shouted, "Key, you scoundrel! You've dishonored my house and you must die!" And then he shot him once, and then he ended up shooting him 3 times, and some witnesses reported him yelling, "You have defiled my bed," every time he shot him.
For the amount of shit named after Francis Scott Key.
Especially in Maryland.
Yeah, I don't know why they did when all his sons just got fucking murked.
Oh yeah, and then one of them drowned apparently swimming when he was like a teenager.
Oh, that's sad.
He lost a lot of kids in weird ways, but yeah. So he shot him.
Jesus,
he shot him 3 times. Key was unarmed, but he did apparently attempt to defend himself by throwing a pair of opera glasses at Sickles, which is the bitchest way to die. Just like no, tossing little tiny opera specs at him. Please stop murder. You're murdering me. Please.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So he died due to being full of holes. Sickles was later acquitted in the first successful use of the temporary insanity defense in the United States history. So he said, "Dude, fuck my wife. I was too pissed. Your Honor." That's fucking
we
crazy.
named so much shit after that guy.
Yeah. That bridge that got knocked down, all that stuff.
That bridge did get knocked down, and I remember what happened. People were like horrified.
Yeah.
And I was like, that was an old bridge.
Yeah.
Like, it was a shady fucking bridge.
Yeah. Especially if that's all it took.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't think we would avoid that bridge.
The other little item I found is from 1976. Real estate developer Fred Trump was arrested in Upper Marlboro, Maryland.
That's crazy.
For failing to comply with multiple housing code violations at a 504-unit complex that he owned in nearby Seat Pleasant.
Yeah.
The complex, known as Gregory Estates, had fallen into significant disrepair with documented issues including broken windows, defective rain gutters, and a lack of fire extinguishers. After Trump failed to appear in court to address these ongoing hazards, county officials issued an arrest warrant, a rare step for building code violations at the time, and he was taken into custody upon arriving at the property from New York and eventually released on a $1,000 bond. He pled no contest and was ordered to pay $3,640 because rich people don't have to deal with consequences for anything. Yeah. And that's only $15,000 roughly in today's money. So his prison sentence was suspended. And shortly after the legal proceedings, Trump severed his ties with the property and never returned to PG County. In 2016, Donald Trump said he had, quote, no knowledge of the incident despite him being the president of the Trump organization at the time. So it's like, yeah,
Who is Fred Trump?
That's his dad. That's Donald Trump's daddy. It's Fred Trump. Yeah. And so he was quoted in the newspaper that his family would fight the charges. So in 2016, he said, I have no recollection of this incident. Meanwhile, you go back to the newspapers from the 70s and he's just quoted up and down being like, this is bullshit. Donald Trump also denied any knowledge of Fred Trump's first arrest, which occurred during a 1927 Ku Klux Klan riot in Queens. So good folks, but good on PG County for at least
we don't fuck around.
At least arresting the fucker, even though only they suspended his actual prison sentence.
PG County does not fuck around. I remember I saw like this was years ago. ESPN would have like the cop Olympics.
What?
They would have like cops do like they would be like obstacle course training, breaking in. They had like it was in the summer when there's no fucking sports but baseball.
They would show this on TV?
Yeah, so the
my
cop
God.
Olympics.
Okay.
And I remember like 2 out of the Final Four teams from PG County, Maryland.
Wow.
And I was like, dude, yeah, they don't fuck. They're awful cops.
Oh,
but
shit.
They did not fuck around.
I want to see the cop Olympics. That's I mean, especially today, based on the physical fitness of the average ICE agent that I've seen over the past 6 months. Yes, please make them run an obstacle course. Well, yeah, let's get into these questions. So first up, Atif Myers, Upper Marlboro, Maryland. Question 1, what was the incident?
There was a lot of them, right? Because, I mean, right outside D.C., there's a lot of them.
Big city, yeah.
My first thought was Marion Barry
Hell yes.
getting caught for crack.
Bitch, set me up.
The mayor of Washington, D.C. appeared in federal court today on drug charges. Marion Barry was arrested last night in an FBI sting operation at a downtown Washington hotel. The FBI said they videotaped him smoking crack cocaine.
This goddamn bitch set me up like this. Set me up, ain't that a bitch?
I think that's the funniest thing to have on a tombstone. No other details, just Rivers Langley, 1986 to whenever. Bitch set me up.
So, like, the funny thing about Marion Barry is, like, he was still, like, always around D.C. Like,
yeah. Oh,
so
yeah.
in college, my girlfriend at the time was a bartender at this place called the Occidental Grill, which is right across the street from the White House.
Uh-huh.
Marion Barry would go in there every day and make people buy him drinks and food. And then he would hit on my girlfriend. and she was, I remember at one point, she was like, I gotta tell you something, but don't be jealous. I'm like, I'm not jealous, but whatever.
Jealous?
And she was like, Marion Barry keeps hitting on me. And I was like, that's hilarious. Like, you gotta do it. I was like, you should do him. Like,
how do I get an aging crackhead to hit on me? Am I not good enough?
Yeah. I was like, I'm not worried about losing you to Marion. Like, if I lost you to Marion Barry in 2008.
Oh my God.
Then, like,
that's so late too.
Yeah. And then he died shortly after, and my mom went to the funeral. And, like, I don't know how she got in, but she took a program. She got a program from the funeral that I found in her car when I got back from LA.
Was it not like I feel like they would have had some sort of like public memorial.
Maybe
Maybe
not
not
the public one, but like I was like, Mom, how did you even know? Like, she's like a little Moroccan woman.
Yeah.
And she's like, I love Marion Barry. But I think the actual incident might have been like the DC sniper.
Oh shit! Yeah, how old were you when that was
so
going
like
down?
I just came back from the Middle East, and so I was like 13.
Yeah,
and that happened like my first school year in America.
Yeah,
was the DC sniper just taking out people?
Yeah,
but like
John Muhammad and Lee Boyd Malvo?
Yeah. And they shot a kid at like the high school near me. And then I remember in school, we would have to walk outside the class. Teachers would like line up and be human shields.
Oh my God.
But like my thought was like, the snipers, like, this isn't they can hit us if they want.
Right.
Also,
right.
our school was like kind of in the woods. It was like a woodsy area.
Yeah.
So I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah. They, one of the, I think, because I remember, obviously, I think I was driving, so I was 16 when that was going on. I'm pretty sure, 2002. And I was obviously watching the news all week, and then I came home from school, and they were just digging up a stump. And that was like the big thing, because this was like, oh, we think it's this guy, and we think he's been target practicing on this stump in his backyard.
Oh, yeah.
And if we could pill the stump up and take one of the bullets out, we could, figure out if it's the same guy. But I just remember coming home and just like turning on the news, and for a straight hour, it was just cops digging up a stump in a backyard. I was like, this is not news.
Everybody, they were just like, yo, don't go outside.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't leave your house.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we couldn't. We were just like, all right, we're not fucking playing outside. Nothing.
Damn. Did you see him like putting up, because the thing I remember was, he was shooting people at gas stations. They were putting up the big tarps and stuff around the gas
There's a couple
pumps.
of those, but it was just like, they were like, don't leave the house. We didn't even play outside for like recess.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that was the one.
That's got to be it. Yeah. Holy shit.
But also, the other one I had was the Klan attacked this lady's car. But like, then they realized she was white and they apologized.
Oh boy.
Because again, it's the blackest county in America. How would you know?
Right.
They thought it was a safe place to attack somebody.
They went into the county to do that.
Yeah, there's some because it's like the East Coast, that whole area. There's just woodsy areas.
Sure. Yeah.
So they were like on some country road, just waiting.
Yeah.
Stopped somebody, started like beating the car. And then we're like, oh, we found the one white person that lives here.
Jesus. Holy shit. When was that? Was that like when you were in school? Or
yeah, I want to say,
wow.
Yeah.
Holy shit, man. It wasn't Donald Trump's dad that time?
No, it was not Donald Trump's dad.
Shit. Question 2. Local legend.
So there's a lot of famous ones. There's Wale the rapper.
Oh shit, yeah.
Wale's great.
Hell yeah, dude.
I was in high school during like Kevin Durant's time when he was in high school.
Oh, is he from there as well?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So like we were always terrified. We played his school in soccer and we were like, please don't let us play him in basketball because our center is like 6'2".
Yeah, yeah.
Like we would have gotten fucked up.
When I was a freshman was DeMarcus Ware's senior year at Auburn High School. And I just remember, I was like 14, a little like chubby, short, fat kid walking in and just seeing DeMarcus Ware just be like, Jesus Christ.
Every day we would hear stories of Kevin Durant dropping 100 points on people and then like already being allowed to go to clubs.
Of course. Yeah.
Like,
winning that high school football or high school basketball game.
He was the best person. He was the best player in the country. And people were like, yeah, he was in the club last night. Like,
just like the idea of like parents on other teams being like, step on my kid's head to make the basket.
It was crazy.
Dunk on my worthless son that won't do anything athletically.
But I think the legend that I'm going to bring up is called Cluck U-Pac. Where he was a man, he worked at Cluck U Chicken, but looked exactly like Tupac. You can look him up. He's online, like Cluck U-Pac. If you type in, because Cluck U Chicken was a chicken chain, and he worked at the one.
Whoa, yeah.
Cluck U-Pac would so he worked at the Cluck U Chicken by College Park. So you'd get like a chicken parm sandwich, and then you would see him in the clubs at night. He was a rapper.
Of course.
And he would just get ladies, but he looked exactly like Tupac.
But he worked at the chicken store during the day. He worked at
Cluck U Chicken. So he called him Cluck U-Pac. Even like radio stations were like, yo, I saw Cluck U-Pac. Like he was just a local legend who looked like Tupac, but worked at a chicken place, so we called him Cluck U-Pac.
Is he still around?
I have no idea.
Is Cluck U still around, first of all?
I hope so. Cluck U was, if that's...
Wow.
I don't know. You got to check if Cluck U is still around. I hope so.
That's so wild. Yeah, he's definitely bears some resemblance for sure.
Like, imagine if you're a fucking like just in college, it's a late at night because Cluck U was open late at night, and you're like, why the fuck is Tupac giving me fucking chicken? Like you like this motherfucker looks exactly like Tupac.
Did I dream that, man?
But he also wears the bandana too. Like he doesn't hide it.
He's got the California Love fucking bandana.
Yeah, dude. Just like he looked like fucking Tupac, bro.
That's incredible. Shout out to Cluck U-Pac. That's great. Question 3. Worst bar. And worst could mean best. All my favorite bars are dumps.
So I imagine an auto yard. Okay. And then
I already love it.
One of the establishments in the auto yard, like it was like an auto mall where it's like this guy does radiators, this guy does tires. Well, the one next to it at the end was a strip club. So there was a strip club in an auto yard. called Sensations, SYN.
Sure, yeah.
Right?
Leonard Skinner style.
But like and they would give you $5 lap dances.
Okay.
And they also had pizza buffet Sundays. But like the chairs were just like office lobby chairs.
Yeah.
And the pole never reached the ceiling because those are like, it's like 24 feet high.
Oh,
so
no.
it was like an 8-foot tall fucking pole. When they would strip, it would like wobble.
Yeah, that's dangerous as hell. Yeah.
But like $5 lap dances, and we went there. I took my friend, and it's just in the middle of like the hood.
Hey, it's gonna be for the $5 lap dance. The pole dances, they're too dangerous.
Bro,
OSHA came in here and fucked us on the pole dancing.
I think it's still open. But I remember I took my friend Joe, and we just sat in the front row, and they brought out all the strippers to like introduce them. I don't know if you've been to where they're like, here's all the strippers for tonight.
Here's cinnamon, yeah.
But my friend Joe, like, I don't know what came first, but he just had the worst fart I've ever smelled.
Oh, Jesus.
And all the strippers were like, God damn, who the fuck farted? And then
wow.
Somebody next to us threw up.
Oh, no.
And then the DJ came out of his booth and was like, somebody done upchuck. We need somebody to clean up right here. But like they didn't even have a janitor. No one was cleaning that up. But it was just
God.
in terms of just the shadiest strip club, it was just in a fucking auto yard.
Wow.
I think they're still open. I know my friend is planning a bachelor party and Sensations was like close to his house. So I was like, let's just have it there. Let's just go and spend
Let's go to
$120.
Let's go to the Mad Max Thunderdome.
Yeah,
and-
let's have the time of our life. But like, people were getting lap dances like up against the wall, like grinding on each other. Like it was.
There's
just,
nowhere to sit, so just kind of
was-
lean against the wall.
I don't even know how we found it.
That's amazing.
I couldn't tell you who.
And you said
knew
there was a
about it.
pizza buffet as well?
So they did pizza buffet Sundays where it was like $10 lap dances, but you can eat as much pizza as you want. I never went.
Yeah.
I want to say I never fucking went.
Okay.
I would admit to that. But that just seemed.
That seems like a bargain.
It seems like too much fun.
yeah.
The way you looked at Coke, being like, I know I'd love that. Like,
Right, yeah.
That's how I would have felt. Like
All right.
24-year-old me.
You know, the two wildest fantasies from childhood. What if we gave them to you? Unlimited pizza and boobs.
Yeah, if they would have said stuffed crust, I would have been there.
Oh yeah. Oh, I bet if you asked real nice, they'd stuff the crust for you. Holy shit. Question 4. Best local food.
It's crab cakes.
It's crab cakes,
That's a
yeah.
Maryland
Kind of
thing.
got to be. It's either that or for the DC area. Shout out to Ben's Chili Bowl, maybe. But
I never cared for that. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah. Or dude, my favorite was always jumbo slice pizza. It's where you have one slice of pizza, but it's the size of a whole pizza.
and it's on 2 plates or 3 plates. Yeah.
But it was like halal there too.
Oh,
So
nice.
I can get like a meat lovers. I'd go there like almost every night for Ramadan.
Yeah.
Just to be like, let me just eat a fucking jumbo slice.
Shit, yeah.
But again, I was like the only weirdo to do that fucking sober.
Uh-huh.
Because
Yeah.
usually it's like drunk food. It's just by the bars.
Sure, yeah.
I would literally go there at like midnight, dead ass sober, being like, I want 2 slices to go, please.
Oh,
and then
man.
I'd go home.
And talk crab cakes, though.
Yeah, it's one of, God, I don't want to sound like a snob, but it like ruins other places' crab cakes.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That's
Right.
That's me and fried chicken. I can't.
Yeah,
I'm not doing this. California people putting Parmesan in the breading and shit. Fucking get the fuck out of here.
like
Yeah.
I had a crab cake out here like fucking like last week.
And you're like, this is cute.
Yeah, because my wife was like, it has crab cakes, and it's just like half its breading.
Yeah.
And it's just like I'm like, this is awful.
Right. There's California's, I wouldn't go to Alabama and criticize Mexican food. But but at the same time you're like, don't bring this shit over
They
here.
were the size of fucking softballs in Maryland.
Fuck,
you get
yeah.
a crab cake sandwich.
Falling apart. And
Yeah.
yes, hell yeah.
Yeah, it's not out here.
Oh man, yeah, I love a good crab cake. I've kind of like I've been in and around Maryland, but
Yeah.
I've never gone to Baltimore or anything like that. So,
Bro,
at some point I got to go just specifically to eat seafood.
It's one of those things, but like people also love like the blue crab and putting a bunch of blue crab on newspaper and cracking it open and eating it.
I've done that. Yeah.
That's a waste of time because
Yeah.
you don't get enough.
Yeah, well, it's a waste of time unless it's free.
Sure.
Yeah, so
But like, I'd rather have like a crab cake sandwich as opposed to sitting there and fucking whittling.
yeah. We had a guy I went to college with, a guy named Jingles, had a beach house down in Gulf Shores, Alabama, on Cotton Bayou.
Okay.
And and it was next to a marina, so you go to the marina in the morning, pick up a bunch of fish heads, put them in a crab trap, drop that off the dock, and by the end of the day, the trap was like there was no part of this giant cube that wasn't blue crabs.
Wow.
So, in that case, you're like, yeah, this is free food. So
Yeah.
go to the store, get some corn, sausage, potatoes, boil the whole shit together, and then you gotta party.
Bro, the South really knows how to fucking eat.
I mean, yeah, we're not good at much else, but yeah.
No, but like New Orleans.
Oh fuck yeah, absolutely.
Oh my God, I love that city.
I just did a show. They have a club down there called Sports Drink, which I highly recommend. It's fucking awesome. You know how a lot of stand-up clubs, you're standing in front of the brick wall.
Yeah.
They don't got a brick wall. They have ceiling to floor, old school orange igloo Gatorade coolers, and that's the backdrop. And I saw, some of my Southern comedian friends posting clips and stuff in front of this wall of Gatorade coolers. I was like, I want to do whatever that is.
Yeah.
And it turns out a guy I know is like booking the local showcase. So it's great.
Sports drink.
But it's across the street from a place called Banh Mi Boys. And they got, it's a Vietnamese spot.
Yeah.
They got pho flavored chicken wings. And it's one of the greatest things I've ever eaten in my fucking life.
Bro.
My fucking life.
I went to New Orleans for a bachelor party. I've been to New Orleans a few times.
Yeah.
For a bachelor party, and we went on those gator boat tours.
Oh, hell yeah.
And our guy was like the champion gator, the killer. Like he would go in the water and just stab them and then like kill these gators.
Yeah, I got my tag. Yeah.
Yeah. And he brought a gator aboard with us, but it's like a big ass gator.
Yeah.
And I remember I smacked it in the face. We held it by its tail, but like I let it go because they're huge.
Yeah, because it's a scary dinosaur.
Yeah.
And you're a normal person.
Yes.
You're supposed to be scared of scary
And I
dinosaurs.
like tapped it on the face.
Yeah.
I wasn't like fucking backhanding gators.
God. Yeah.
But I wanted to be like, can I touch its snout without getting bit?
Dance with danger, stranger. Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
And he was like, what are you doing? I was like, I want to see if I can fucking touch its snout.
Yeah. Last time I was down there, I went to the Jean Lafitte State Park or City Park or whatever.
Yeah.
They just have like a raised boardwalk and you can walk around. And I only saw one gator, but it was a big one. So,
Dude.
yeah.
Just a beautiful town.
Oh, it's the best. Yeah. Very close by the Marigny, which is where I usually end up staying when I'm down there, is Verdi Mart, which is like a sandwich spot that's open 24/7. It's just in the back of like a bodega, basically.
What?
Oh, it's so fucking good. Yeah.
I went there for my honeymoon.
Oh,
It was
cool.
The best.
Man, yeah.
We went on ghost tours.
Oh, hey, great ghost tours.
But like they don't bring the guy we had didn't bring up slavery.
No,
He was just like, some things happened, but they were mobsters too. And we're like, bro, say slavery, dog.
right, yeah.
What happened here?
I can somewhat relate because at the end of the day, you're like, do I want to tip or do I want to be right? Like,
That's fair.
When I have like foreign tourists, I'll just, because somebody just actually, my buddy Chandler just texted me just out of nowhere and just goes, do you ever cut a promo on your tour? And I'm always like, I cut a promo if they're from out of the country and they ask me about the homeless situation. I'm like, well, you see, America's a scam to make money for rich people and always has been. It's baked into the Constitution. Like, they don't want anybody to vote.
Yeah.
I'll just fucking go. But if they're Americans, I'm just like, that's crazy, man. I don't know. Anyway, that hotel was built in 1927 because I need my tip at the end of this. But
The tour guide was too theater kitty.
Oh boy, yeah.
Yeah,
That'll do it.
Yeah, well, I was like, dude, I don't like this guy. My wife was drinking too much. It was just not a fun night.
Hell yeah. Oh, that rules. Question 5. Local ghosts or monsters, and this one's a layup.
This one is a layup. I would say there was an abandoned hospital called the Glen Burnie Sanitarium or something.
Yes, I love an abandoned hospital.
It was a tuberculosis sanitarium, and I remember because they left it up, but they still built housing developments around it. So I remember my friends and we went once, and we got out my friend's car. We walked up to it. We were so scared that like we didn't even get inside the building. We just saw it, but it was just you just felt that fucking aura of ghosts and shit.
Oh boy. Yeah, we across the river from Tuscaloosa, University of Alabama, is the city of Northport, and they had an abandoned insane asylum that weirdly the insane asylum had closed, I think, in like the 70s, I want to say, but then for some reason there was also a nursing home on the same premises that didn't close until like 2001.
Jesus.
So you'd go in the actual insane asylum was fucking crazy, and I've talked about before, somebody in the basement spray painted like the 7 deadly sins, but they misspelled gluttony and spelled it glutony, and never stopped thinking about that. But then you'd go into like the nursing home area, and this is like 2004 when we were exploring this place. It had only been closed for like 3 years, and there's just just random like syringes and vials of blood and just shit around. You're like, this is fucked.
Jesus.
And they finally tore that whole thing down. But yeah, I love a good abandoned hospital or insane asylum.
And then the one that I think you love, is the Goat Man.
The Goat Man, which I found on, there's a website, Modern Farmer, that had an illustration of the Goat Man appearing at a lover's lane and a couple of teenagers' windows, and the guy who's kissing with the girl has stunning Steve Austin's hair.
He does.
And it is so fucking funny to me because he's got the, as Dr. Pat used to say, the Chris Elliott hair, the stunning Steve Austin haircut, receding hairline of a young man. But I love just the disaffected looking sad goat man in the window.
And Goat Man is a half man, half goat creature that would carry an axe.
Oh yeah.
And he haunted Beltsville and Bowie, which like those aren't places that like you really want to haunt. I don't know. The thing I got says, according to legend, sometime in the 40s or 50s, a scientist was working in the lab of Beltsville Agricultural Research Center late one night, experimenting with goats. When one of his experiments went horribly wrong, the scientist's knees became hairy and bent backwards. He grew large horns, and upon seeing the reflection of his horrifyingly disfigured face in the window, he began destroying the laboratory with a fire axe, and he grew more and more goat-like. Now the Goat Man wanders areas Fletchertown Road on his hind legs and wielding an axe. So see, I never heard about this guy, to be honest. I looked it up and I was like, really? We had a fucking Goat Man?
Did you really? I was gonna ask, because
No.
this sounds like, because we had like a place called Doubletree Road in Opelika that was supposedly had a what they call a crybaby bridge, where you go there at midnight and like if somebody drowned their kid or they And so we definitely walked around there, but it wasn't like a famous thing. It was just one thing on an internet forum said there was a ghost.
That's the same thing with this. Like I knew like the hospital, I've been there. Goat Man, I never heard shit about Goat Man.
Yeah. It apparently started in 1971. A puppy named Ginger met a grisly end in the city of Bowie. Reporter Ivan Goldberg covered the incident for the Washington Post. So apparently, like, somebody chopped off a puppy's head, which is sad, but I'm like,
it's very sad.
Why is this in the fucking Post? Like, at the end of the day,
not a lot going on in the news in the early 70s.
No, there was no Watergate happening. Yeah. There was no Vietnam being bombed.
Nope.
There's no civil rights demonstrations. Nothing going on.
Nope, nothing going on. It's a go to Bowie.
This puppy in Bowie, though.
But like, what's funny is like, again, from DC to Bowie, that is like 40 minutes away.
Yeah.
So it's like they went super out of their way for this.
It was like Carl Bernstein's first assignment. Like, all right, we'll let you fuck with Nixon, but first, we found a puppy's head in Bowie. You're gonna have to drive out there, Carl. But yeah, so his story suggested that perhaps the dog had been hit by a train and its head separated from its body, launched into the air. Locals quoted the story fingering the marauding Goat Man. So apparently they just find a dead puppy's head, and then they're like, oh, what happened to this puppy? He goes there. He's like, that was probably a train. And then a bunch of fucking weird like kids from this town are like, oh, but have you heard about the Goat Man? And that's how it started.
Yeah, I've never heard of it. No, I never heard about the Goat Man.
Yeah. So apparently he hangs out at lovers' lanes, mauling teenagers' cars with a rock or an axe.
To be fair, in high school I was a loser, so like no one warned me. They're like, yo, don't go there to try to finger that girl. It's Goat Man.
It's gonna be a Goat Man.
Yeah, no,
with an axe.
No, I did not. I I got no play in high school.
I just love this picture. It's so
It does. It look exactly like Stunning Steve Austin.
It looks like Stunning Steve, and then just that combined with the face the goat is making.
The goat man face, he does look very like disinterested.
Or like almost like disappointed, like I can't believe you. Yeah.
Like you can only be TV champion in WCW.
yeah. Gotta tell you, kid, the goat man gimmick, it's not gonna work in the Maryland territory. Look, kid, you gotta smile for the camera if you're a baby face. You can't go around with your poo-poo face looking like that outside of Stunning Steve's window.
It was such a gimmick that he got called Stunning Steve, wasn't it? Because he wasn't like a beauty. He looked very weird with hair.
Oh yeah. Well, and I love that he made. He's from Hollywood, California, and he comes out and makes no attempt to do anything besides his Texas accent. Just me and Flying Brian are going to take you out. Like he still has the same voice. Yeah, I love Stunning Steve Austin. And then question 6, final question. Favorite thing that's not there anymore?
It might be Six Flags.
Oh shit! Y'all had a Six Flags?
We had a Six Flags DC. It started out as like Adventure Island. It started as Wild World. Then it became Adventure Island, and then Six Flags bought them.
Whoa!
Six Flags DC. That's why everybody hated Dan Snyder, ex-owner of the Commanders.
Oh,
because he owned Six Flags.
Oh wow! Okay.
So like he would just raise the prices constantly, but it was Six Flags was the fucking best because we had the wave pool, because it was a Six Flags and a water park. We had the lazy river.
Hell yeah!
We had the roller coaster. I think it was like Joker's Jinx that would always get stuck.
Oh yeah.
Well, every Six Flags is a roller coaster that would always get stuck.
Ours was the Georgia Cyclone, or the Great American Scream Machine.
Yeah. But no, we had fucking Six Flags, dude, and it was so awesome.
Oh fuck yeah, man! Yeah, we had Six Flags over Georgia. That was the Great American Scream Machine, and they used to run it backwards for Halloween.
Yeah,
and got stuck on the lift hill one time for a while, and if normally you get stuck on the lift hill, you're in the reclined position at least, so you're being cooked slowly in the Atlanta sun, but at least you're reclining. When they run the fucker backwards, you're just like it's stuck forward like this in the seat on the hill.
Also, my favorite thing that was there, it closed a while ago while I was still there, but it was the BET soundstage.
Okay,
BET television had their own restaurant.
Oh shit! Hell yeah!
So you would be eating like chain food. Like chain restaurant food, surrounded by like platinum and gold plaques of artists.
So it's like the Hard Rock Cafe, but
for black people,
right?
It was the blackest county in America.
Did they send like stars over there?
Sometimes
like the
they would
VJs and stuff?
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh hell yeah!
But but you had the BET soundstage,
dude. That's
I think
cool.
my brother or a friend of his had like their birthday party there.
Oh, I would have loved that. That would have been
You're
fun.
just looking at old records. BET like was always on.
Right.
But like playing like the oldies and stuff.
Yeah.
Like they weren't like it wasn't like Nelly.
Oh, okay. So it was like the Supremes and shit like that.
Yeah. It's a lot of Motown shit going on.
Hell yeah. Well, that is a tour of Atif Myers, Upper Marlboro, Maryland.
My Maryland.
Maryland seafood. Mm-hmm.
My Maryland.
Explore the Appalachian Trail.
My Maryland.
Write Maryland Tourism, Annapolis, Maryland, for our free calendar of events, or call information for our toll-free number.
We have time for just one more segment, and of course, this is our jam of the week. Oh yeah, this, of course.
Oh yeah.
The original Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe. This is Don't Bring Me Down by Electric Light Orchestra from their 1979 record Discovery. This is a Don't Bring Me Down. Hell yeah. You know this tune, Atif?
Yeah, it's in every commercial.
It is on every commercial. every fucking comedy movie. I feel like it's in. And then, of course, during the chorus is this mysterious line that everybody thinks he's saying Bruce right here. This one, oh yeah, it has to get to the thing where it's like, don't bring me down.
Yeah.
What he's actually saying was a nonsense word of Gruß, which it turns out in German means greetings. So
is he German?
No, he
no.
he just made up. He's British, but he just was like, I'll think of something. He did the Beatles thing where he's like, I'll think of something later. And then he just made that noise. And they're like, I kind of like it. Who gives a shit? It's the 70s. Let's go do some coke. And so we're stuck with this. So he's saying Bruce.
Yeah, no, that's 70s shit.
Yeah, but boy, everybody in these comments really thought he's addressing somebody named Bruce, as did I for many years. But this song has 132 million views on YouTube, 14,576 comments, and a tiff. I read every goddamn last one of them. So now let us dive down into the comment section for ELO's Don't Bring Me Down and see what the people have to say about this song. First up, DS from 6 months ago. This is the greatest boob bouncingest dancing song out there.
See, DS sounds like they love like a good country fair.
I was going to say DS would be right at home in the auto yard / pizza buffet / strip club.
They were not playing ELO.
No ELO? Okay.
No, a lot of Gucci Mane.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. All right. John Doe from 2 years ago. People are attacking me from all sides, and I have to overcome them. What use is softness? Rather than a soft bed, I live with hard farts. Remind me of myself.
What the fuck?
I think this guy's talking about waking himself up with his own flatulence, perhaps.
That's fair. Okay.
But I don't know why he's being attacked from all sides.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it is, I guess, bringing him down. He's a little depressed that people are attacking him, and he can't sleep because he farts himself awake. And
he found like peace in this song.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. This one is Charles Sanders from 5 months ago. The fucked up government is the one this is for. They done brung me down. Fuck the government. They want to bring me down? Send me my fucking money, you fucks. Maybe the fall to rock bottom may not be that bad if I'm sitting on the rocks already. Shit. So give me your best shot. I can't fall from the bottom.
Yeah, that is like something that is like written at a truck stop.
Oh yeah. Oh, most of this is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's what YouTube comments are for.
Have you ever commented on a video on YouTube?
No, but you know what I figured out?
Please.
This is what the because we've been doing this for coming up on 6 years now.
Okay.
My grand theory is that in order to watch certain YouTube videos, they're like 18 and up.
Yeah.
You have to sign up for the service. So there's a lot of people that don't have social media, but everybody has. They're maybe not paying for premium, but they've at least signed up for YouTube. Yeah. So this is the most democratic, open platform in the world to voice whatever strange opinion or thought that you have. So like these are people like they're not going to sign up for X or Facebook or Instagram. They don't give a shit about that, but they see a dialogue box where they can record their thoughts in the one thing they've given their email and name to. So that is why you get it's the truck stop bathroom of the wall of the bathroom of the truck stop of the internet.
Yeah,
that's my my big grand unified theory.
No, that makes sense because I've never commented on a YouTube video.
No, why would you? Unless
I don't care. Yeah,
unless it's one of mine and somebody asks a question, then sure. But like never just being like, these are my thoughts for the world.
Yeah.
And some people announce as such. They're like, they'll be like, these are the things you must know.
The worst, I don't know why this annoys me, are when people are like, I hope everybody reading this has a blessed day.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, fuck you.
I got to scroll past thousands of those.
I'm like, fuck you. Like, I don't need this.
I scroll past those to get to stuff like this. Snapkick Neil, 13 years ago.
Great transition.
You're a top player when you have this song playing in your studio apartment and that fat girl from the bar is dancing around your milk crate coffee table.
I mean, I've been around there. I've been in that experience adjacent. There was a point in my life where I wasn't above that experience.
But ELO's Discovery wasn't playing at the time?
No, you know what's funny is like, I didn't even know they did this song.
No, really?
The only ELO song I know is the one from Kingpin.
Oh, yeah. Well, ELO is, I will say this about this band. They're one of those, oh, I didn't know they did this one.
Yeah.
They got a bajillion fucking hits, but nobody talks about them. The weird thing with ELO is like, when I am distant from them, when I'm not, if someone just asks me my opinion of ELO, I'm kind of like, oh, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
And then when I actually hear them, I'm like, they fucking are great.
Yeah.
You know, for some reason, and it might just be the fact that Jeff Lynne, before Bono did it, before all these annoying people did it, Jeff Lynne was the first guy to wear sunglasses all the time. And like night or day, always. So there's just a little part of me where it's always like, fuck you, Jeff Lynne, for no reason. But yeah, ELO kicks ass. I don't care.
No, like the song is great.
Yeah. Levine from 2 weeks ago. Back in the day, they wrote Bruce off with great music. Nowadays, they unfriend, block, and cancel Bruce. Thanks, Bruce. So she's coming to the rescue of that "Don't Bring Me Down" Bruce part. He's saying
you gave that comment more attention than it deserved.
Oh, see,
what are you doing that for? I mean, it's a bit.
Oh yeah.
CM Buzz. That's cool.
we got more Bruce stuff. CM Busby from 6 months ago. Bruce, my coworker, I claimed him as one of my kids. A young man named Bruce who was always shining a light in our department. Some days he was sad or having a hard day, and I would sing this to him to lighten his spirits. I was like, Bruce fucking hated you.
Bruce hated your fucking guts.
Bruce is gonna kill you at some point. Bruce is hiding in your backseat with a combat knife right now.
Yeah, just randomly singing ELO to your coworker is fucking weird.
It's just, especially when he's like, I did this all the time when he was having a hard day. Bruce is already high strung enough, and now your dumbass is coming around and going, Bruce. It's like he's gonna put a knife in your heart.
What job do you think they had?
I love that too. Yeah, he said like he is a shining light in our department. I was like, you're psychotic if you thought that your department at work could have a shining light. Like,
I wonder what. Probably just I'm like. Office shit.
I'd love it if it was like a military base or something, like, you know. Yeah,
this is his sergeant, and he has to just take it.
But they're just like doing horrifying war crimes. Like every time he comes in, he's bummed out about the shit we're doing to Yemen. I have to, I got to sing this stupid song at him. Bruce. Yeah. The Bronx Bull 3 years ago. I miss the old America. Don't bring me down, woman. God, what a time to be alive. Give me a V8 with a full tank and no destination with this one. Hell yeah,
but
Bronx Bull.
No one's taking away your V8.
He seems to think so.
They always think people are taking away things, but it's their fucking party.
I think it's funnier to imagine the tomato juice. Just give me a V8. Get a little healthier and a full tank.
That's okay.
Yeah.
What a good faith take you gave that guy.
Oh, there's like three right here. Rob P. 9 years ago. I dedicate this to my ex-wife, especially the part about snake in the grass. Lucinda Iris. 10 months ago. I say this to my 3 ex-husbands all the time. Wet blankets. Stefan Ufer 3 years ago. This should be the official anthem of any... Actually, I need to do this in the British accent. This should be the official anthem of any geezo's had enough of his bird's behavior.
It's a good British accent.
I like this.
Is this song about breaking up with people?
It's a song about someone bringing you down. It's literally 1979. Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
I just imagine a car.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Renee D'Angelo 2 years ago. Yeah, this is back when women weren't as hard. Or sorry, Reno D'Angelo 2 years ago. Yeah, this is back when women weren't as hard. Back then, they had them legs and waist and high heels. Sexy chicks.
Ellipses.
Not too much today. I was like, yes, those women that don't have a waist today.
Yeah.
He doesn't qualify of anything. It's just like, back when they had legs and a waist, they weren't all half women.
Yeah, they just weren't those weird sex toys that are just torsos. Like, yeah. Did that happen?
Yeah. What's with all these half boobs, just boobs, women made of rubber?
Yeah.
I got a couple more here. This one is Juanito Viejo from 2 hours ago. Oh my God, hot off the presses. Great strip joint music. Puts me in mind of my sinful youth, drinking Coors and dropping dollars at the bus stop in Boulder, Colorado. Great sound system, and only regulation there was the mood of Tiny the bouncer. The glory days of the bus stop were the late 70s, before the Christian politicians passed the bare minimum laws.
The fuck? Well, how to get political? Man.
I love it.
Dude, I think you're fucking spot on that it's just old people. Yeah.
They don't got a blog. They don't got a Twitter. They don't got shit, but they got a... They see their name next to that little dialogue box, and they can type whatever the fuck they want.
Now I'm worried about my mom. She loves YouTube.
Oh, yeah, I bet she comments. Next time you go home, go look, yeah.
No.
In fact, tell me what the screen name is, and I'll tell you.
Absolutely not.
I find recurring characters in this. I find the same people that comment on the same ones over and over. Because I memorized their names. Ronald Hefner is a guy who comments on all this shit.
That's so
Shannon Teagarden. Like, there's certain people, because it's just, it's just like, oh, yeah, you were commenting on Kenny Rogers, the Gambler, and fucking ELO.
Jesus.
Yeah. This one is Michael Breyer from 5 months ago. And this is pretty disturbing. Skiing can be chilly. A woman might have to wear a pair of goose down panties. Some women prefer mink.
Okay.
Others like thin slate lining to protect their bodies from the cold. It is a personal, intimate choice. When I saw that girl, Sarah Roston, rise up on her haunches, I thought, I see a bad moon horizon. That is a succubus demoness. That is a clutch of succubi with cacabi. She is a Tahitian star fruit. In any event, she distracted me from my intended, and there is some good in that, although it is her wrongdoing.
Yeah, I feel like that's his real name.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's...
And I feel like we could cross-reference that name with, like, Angie's List.
That's for
or Megan's Law.
That's for sure his real name. Yeah. There's been a couple of times where I have checked, like, just because the name is so specific and the threat is so specific. I'm like, all right, let's see if this woman he mentioned is missing. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And it's just that it starts off so bad, and then it just gets even worse.
It starts off innocuous. Skiing can be chilly. Where it's like, I guess it can be cold, you're on snow, and then
right.
Once it gets to women's panties,
right, it's like, how are your haunches wrapped? Is it warm? Does it have mink?
No.
Yeah. And finally, little boy from the West Side from 1 year ago. He's a hometown guy here at TIFF. I still remember hearing this in Long Beach for the first time. I was high on weed, and I had a pistol on me.
Okay.
I finally bought one after going a long time without it. Finally, I could defend myself. No one could bring me down. I was high, and the music was great. But in the back of my mind, where I was, that's where I was living. It was hell. And if hell had a back door to a secret room where all the controls were, having a pistol was like a key to that room. I was in the backseat of the car passing weed back and forth when this song was playing, and I was just examining something I bought off somebody while having these thoughts. I gotta say, I wasn't eager to hit the make people afraid of you button this time in the control room. Jesus. The pistol was more for protection, which is what I'd say every time I got my hands on a pistol after going some time without one. But as always, if you're gonna get in the car with the homies, you better be ready to press that button. Otherwise, you'd have no friends, and I wouldn't need to be in the car. You didn't have to smoke weed, but you gotta press that button. The fuck does that mean?
Is there a comment under that one?
Nope. Just that's the only thing he ever said on this video.
No, but for like someone being like replying to him.
No one reads this except for me. This is the dead. You know how everything in the ocean either exists at the top or the bottom and there's nothing in between?
Yeah.
That's where I live, Atif. That's where I'm combing these comments. I'm helping people out. It's a shame we're a no snitching podcast because I could have helped the FBI solve some crimes based on the confessions that I've read in the dead zone of YouTube comments from 13 fucking years ago because people talk too much.
That's crazy.
But in this case, man, that one line where he's like, what did he say? Don't make me press the
violence button.
The violence button or whatever the fuck he said. That was terrifying. Yeah. Don't make me press the make people afraid of you button.
That's what it was.
That is fucking crazy.
Jesus.
Yeah. So there we go. Jeff Lynne, the Electric Light Orchestra with Don't Bring Me Down, our jam of the week. Atif Myers, where can people find you on the internet?
I have a podcast where I review comic books that I find weird or that I enjoy called Sus Stories.
Have you done any wrestling comics yet?
Fuck yeah. I did the one with Sting.
I was hoping
where
that's
he
the
goes to the cancer ward.
Amazing.
And then like a little girl hits on him.
Yeah.
And she's but like Cactus Jack's the bad guy for breaking his leg.
Uh-huh.
And then Cactus Jack wants to fight the cancer kid for interfering in the match somehow. And then Sting wins, but the whole time they're like,
Mick Foley would never.
No, he wouldn't. But they were like, Sting, can you help us with cancer? And the nurses are like, he can't do that. He's just Sting. Wrestling isn't real. You're going to fucking die.
Yeah.
Like, the whole issue.
That panel is so fucking funny.
But yeah, no, the latest one I reviewed the Meteor Man comic book.
Oh, cool.
Which was the sequel to the movie.
Yeah.
It's Black History Month.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, no, Sus Stories, where we find podcasts. I have a Patreon where you can be a subscriber.
Hell
for
yeah.
$5, and then for $20, you're part of my comic book mailing list, and I send you comics.
Nice. Hell yeah. You can find me on most forms of social media at Rivers Langley. Buy a shirt, prowrestlingtees.com/thegoodspod. Best way to support our show. Hey, if you're watching this, you're already doing it. It's patreon.com/thegoodspod. Join the Discord if you want to hang out. Linktree.com/thegoodspod. Second best way to support our show. Head to Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Leave us a comment, rate, review, and subscribe. Show the attitude of gratitude. Because if you do not have the attitude of gratitude, Daddy, the GOAT Man ain't winning the TV title from anybody. The Goods from the Woods was recorded and edited by me, Rivers Langley. You can find our show on Twitter at The Goods Pod. Our theme song was composed by Jonas, the Space Cowboy.
This was a Brain Freeze podcast.